Any volunteer light a candle? Well, yeah, yeah, come. Yeah, do. Yeah, one more candle. So today we remember a very special person, one of our friends who used to come to our meditation, Sangeeta Thapa, and her mother-in-law has passed away in Sri Lanka, in India. So we want to think about her and share memories with her today. So we light a special candle in beloved, loving memory of Vinod Bala Thapa. And we light a candle. Yes.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Before our meditation, let's do our regular chanting. Please turn to page 5 of our chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. The 5 precepts. Panati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, adinna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, kamisu miccacara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, suramiraya majja pamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Itipiso bhagava arehang samma sambuddho Vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manussanang buddho bhagavati. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi patsiko opanayiko panchatang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāya patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani Ante purisa punggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Auniyo pauniyo Dakkiniyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyak ketang lokansati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light. Ganesarampeditene dīpene tamedang sina tiloka dīpang sambuddhang pujayami tamonudang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuttene dupenahang sugandhina pujaye pujaniyang tang puja bhajane muttamang. Offering of flowers. Vanne gandhe gunopetang etang kusuma santating pujayami munindasansa siripade sarorohe pujemi buddhang kusumena nene Punyena etena labhami mokkhaṃ Pumpang milayati yatha idang mi Kayo tathayati vinasa bhavaṃ. Offering of water. Adhivasetu no bhanti Paniyang parikampitaṃ Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatutme. Offering of drinks. Adivasetu no bhanti Gilane paccayang imang Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatutme. Worship of shrines. Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbethani supatittitang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Iccheva Namaste niyang Namaste mano Raten ante yang Punyabhi sandang Vipulang avantang Tansanu Hatante rayo Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind-made are they. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind-made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linking in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Okay, we will move into our meditation. So before we start, we will just take a moment to reflect this relative peace that we have generated through our chanting. Chanting allows us to express our gratitude and appreciation of the wisdom, the teachings of the Buddha. It also allows us to prepare our mind for meditation. And let us take a moment to reflect this preciousness of this moment, that we have given ourselves a great gift. We are going to take care of our mind and body. And this is the time that we genuinely dedicate our time, our attention to cultivate wholesome qualities in our mind. So this is a precious moment. Whatever the skills or qualities that we are going to develop right now, whatever the little bit is going to grow, will benefit ourselves and many others in this world. So whatever little loving kindness we will cultivate, and whatever little mindfulness we will strengthen or cultivate, is going to help us a lot in our life, and also going to benefit so many others that we will meet in our life. So take a moment to rejoice this opportunity, appreciate this moment, and rejoice your decision to come here, and make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this wholesome space, this wholesome gathering, and this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. With that determination, listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant, and help yourself to gather your attention to this present moment. Establish your awareness in this moment, feeling your body first, acknowledging the sensations available in the body right now, wherever your body meets the cushion or the chair, feeling the pressed muscles, and feeling whatever are the touch sensations in the body. And throughout the bell and the chant, keep coming to your body and gather your attention and be settled into this moment.
Dear spiritual friends, listen to your mind. You can still hear the sound of chanting resonating in your mind. We just chanted Namo Buddhaya, which means pay homage to the Buddha, the supreme teacher. You are in front of the Buddha. Everything is peaceful, quiet and calm. Feel the present moment. Feel where you are right now. Feel how you are keeping your body right here in this sitting posture. You are in a meditative posture, keeping your upper body upright and chin somewhat parallel to the floor. Both palms are resting on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And you are keeping your both eyes closed gently. What a relaxed posture. Take a moment to feel the whole body and relax your body. Feel the entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Feel each and every parts of the body and relax. Feel your feet, sole of the feet, the toes, the heels. Any touching sensation in your feet. Acknowledge that sensation. Feel your lower legs, upper legs. Upper and lower back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles, and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel your chest area and both shoulders and relax. Take a deep breath slowly. Hold it for a while. Slowly release the air through your nostrils. Slowly. And feel the relaxation in your upper body while you are breathing out. Take one more slow breath and do the same. Feel the relaxation in your body. Be relaxed. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, and fingertips. In the way that you are keeping your both palms, you can feel the fingers are touching each other. Feel that contact sensation in between your fingers. Now bring your attention into your neck area, your facial muscles. And relax. Invite a gentle smile into your face. And feel the relaxation in your facial muscles. Feel the forehead and the top of your head. And be relaxed. Be relaxed. You are in a nice, relaxed posture. Now it's time to notice your mind, where it is right now. and observe what is really happening in your mind in this moment. You are physically here. You are in a relaxed posture. Mindfully observe what is really going on in your mind. You may have thoughts. No matter, let any thought occur in your mind. Mindfully observe without any judgment and cultivating any of these thoughts. Mindfully observe and notice them. You may have good thoughts or bad thoughts, positive, negative, or neutral thoughts, wholesome, unwholesome thoughts. No matter what they are, let any thought occur. Some thoughts are related to past. Some thoughts are related to future. Some thoughts occur in your mind related to this present moment, whatever you are feeling, experiencing right now. Thoughts. Thoughts arise in your mind in many forms, even in this moment, such as people, objects, ideas, memories. Keep observing. You are not allowing to your mind to drag your attention from here. You are just observing your own mind, your own thoughts. Thoughts. They are just thoughts, not the real things happening in your life in front of you right now. They are just thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Observing and noticing the thoughts, you understand the nature of your mind and how thoughts arise in your mind. Still, thoughts are arising. Now we are going to cultivate and generate wholesome thoughts in our minds, purposefully, intentionally. You can generate wholesome thoughts in this meditation. We are cultivating loving kindness, generating the thoughts of loving kindness, making the good wishes of loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought. To wish everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. That is what you need. That is what everyone needs. So let's make that genuine wishes of loving kindness for ourselves and to all others. You are cultivating the unconditional love to all beings. First, you can think about yourself as an individual. Feel yourself, your body, your mind, your life. Genuinely make the wishes of loving kindness for yourself. The guidance will help you. Mindfully listen to the guidance and repeat the praises of loving kindness in your mind and generate loving kindness for yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Radiate loving kindness more and more. And you can radiate your loving kindness throughout the body. Radiate your loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into all the systems, the internal functions, the organs of the body. Even in this moment, they are functioning for you. Deeply appreciate that support of all these internal functions, the organs, and the systems of the body. And radiate loving kindness throughout the entire body. From the skin to the internal organ of the body. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the skin of my body be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate your loving kindness into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into the systems and the internal functions of the body. Feel the respiratory system, the vital function of the body. Radiate loving kindness throughout the entire respiratory system. Feel the cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system, the brain, the sensory organs, the eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. They are functioning for you. Deeply appreciating the support, radiate loving kindness throughout all these systems, the organs of the body. May all the systems, the organs, and the functions of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind and feel your body. You are full of loving kindness. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Now you can expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. The genuine wishes of loving kindness to all others. The same wishes likewise you made for you. Let's start from here. Think about these spiritual friends who are around you practicing the same meditation, including these monks. Make the genuine wishes of loving kindness for these spiritual friends. May all these friends who are around me right here be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these friends be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. While you are extending the wishes of loving kindness to all these friends, you can feel how they are sending their loving kindness. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. Now let's expand our loving kindness beyond this room. You can think about your beloved ones in your life, your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, anyone else in your life. Think about them and make the same wishes of loving kindness for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Now let's expand our loving kindness beyond the circle of beloved ones. That is your genuine loving kindness, without exception to all other beings, not only for human beings, also to other animals, to all the other creatures, any living organism. Little by little, expand your loving kindness. To all beings, visible or invisible, living near or far away places. Even in this moment, there are so many beings who are suffering due to many conditions. Let's make our genuine wishes of loving kindness for them to be free from suffering, to be free from fear, to have peaceful and happy minds. Expand your loving kindness from right here to the universe, to all beings living in every direction. May all beings living in the direction of the front, back, left, right, above and below be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat it in your mind and extend your boundless loving kindness to all beings. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Observe your mind. Your mind is full of loving kindness. Loving kindness has made your mind peaceful. Enjoy the peace within. Now, with your peaceful mind, gently move your attention into the breath. As a preparation for breathing meditation, if you have changed your posture, try to keep your upper body upright and keeping your chin somewhat parallel to the floor. Take a deep breath slowly. Slowly breathe out through your nostrils. Feel the area in between your upper lip and nostrils. Keep your awareness around the nostrils and the upper lip. Take few more deep breaths. And feel any other changes, any other feelings happening in your body while you are breathing in and while you are breathing out. Mindfully observe the whole process of breath. Naturally, you can come back into your normal breath. When you feel that you are breathing normally, keep your awareness in the whole process of breath. Mindful breathe in and mindful breathe out. Be with the breath until you hear the sound of the bell. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out. Before we conclude our meditation, let's take 5 mindful breaths. Count mindfully. Take 5 mindful breaths. Dukkhappattāc Nidukkha Bhayappattāc Nibbaya Sokappattāc Nissukha Hontu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this practice, this wisdom from generation to generation. And you can appreciate the guidance and the instruction you received for your meditation today. And let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to practice this meditation peacefully, to come to this center, to join this meditation, who cleaned and arranged this place for you, who are taking care of this center for you. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And also, let's appreciate the support of even these non living things we are using for meditation, the cushion, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, the device which help to connect to this meditation from home. So, with deep gratitude and appreciating the support, to conclude our meditation, let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay.
It was a silent cultivation. We cultivated our capacity for loving kindness and also our capacity for mindfulness. Yeah. Thank you, Bante, for the guidance. Any sharing or questions on your practice?
The bird sounds outside were nice during the meditation. Very relaxing.
Okay. Yeah, nature supports our meditation. Yeah. But when you listen to the sound of the birds or paying attention to the breath?
It actually helps me pay more attention to the breath to have some sound in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely we can use, I find myself when it is raining outside, it's really supporting, but we have to make sure that, our primary object is what we selected. It could be breath, could be, a generation of loving kindness thoughts. So any other, sounds, let's say in this case, sounds, it's more like a periphery. And even like, let's say, we hear the sound of the birds and think, oh, what kind of bird is that? And is that, morning dove? I saw morning dove today. Yeah. So if you start a thing like that, so you're not really meditating. Yeah. So that's why we have to be very, we have to get the support from, whatever conducive conditions, but our main, because we are training the mind, right? We hear, if it's loving kindness, we are training the mind to be loving and kind and accepting and, generate that, attitude. So, and if it's the breath, we just try to keep coming back and try to train our mind to be in this object to unify all our mental energies on that. Yeah. So it's like a driving. When you drive, there are so many things on both side of the road, right? But your attention is, at least supposed to be right in front, right? I'm not sure. So right in front, you keep your gaze at the right in front of you, and all these things, other things will appear and just pass, appear and pass, appear and pass. You just kind of nod them, but you're not really paying attention to read, I don't know whether you read, billboards. Sometimes they can be very, very enticing and, very colorful, and we may read them, but we quickly come back to the middle of the road, right? So same way, breath or any other object that we decide to pay attention would be our main goal, and other things will be in the periphery. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's move to our discussion. And so these days we have been learning our chanting book. So we are in page 8 today. So let's try to learn, what we are chanting. Yes. So today we are going to start to study or learn about homage to the Buddha. And so this what do you call praise, I think. Yeah. This praise, what you are chanting is it's a standard way of contemplating on the Buddha. So even at the time of the Buddha, when monks and other practitioners used different qualities and virtues of the Buddha as an object of meditation. Just like loving kindness, we have object of meditation called Buddhanusati. Buddhanusati. There are whole anusati forms of meditation, which are recollections. So those forms of meditation, similar to loving kindness, is generating thoughts, not really shutting the thoughts, but generating thoughts, but generating wholesome thoughts. Generating not any thought, generating wholesome thought, one kind of thought, not generating all kinds of wholesome thought, but generating one kind of wholesome thought. So fill our mind with this, one kind of wholesome thoughts. So we have a little bit more room in that meditation, like, let our mind, like, generate thoughts. But towards the end, we will definitely go into calmness, because of the wholesome thoughts which do not agitate our mind, do not agitate our nervous system, do not activate our endocrine system. I mean, like a stress hormone. So therefore, the wholesome contemplation of wholesome objects or wholesome reflections eventually settle down us. So when people meditate on qualities of the Buddha, they kind of summarized all the different virtues of the Buddha into 9 virtues. So yeah, so this is what we are going to study. So start with Itipi So Bhagava. So here term Bhagava refers to though at those days, many of the disciples of the Buddha addressed the Buddha as Bhagava. That is the most common. Like you address as Bhante, right? So most of the time, people address the Buddha as Bhagava. That's interesting. 2 terms, we find in the Buddhist original discourses. Whenever Buddha talked about himself, he called himself Tathagata. Another interesting, term, attribute to the Buddha, Tathagata, like thus gone, or like a. So the term Tathagata is the one he referred to himself, but when other monks address him, they will address him as Bhagava. We learn the meaning of that term when we chant, when we learn the salutation of the Buddha, like Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato, the same term. But we'll come to that because that term appears at the end also. So means that. So Bhagava means that Buddha, that Bhagava. Itipi means such indeed. So I mean, you're recollecting the qualities of the Buddha. So I mean, so you name all these different attributes of the Buddha and say that this Buddha is with these qualities indeed. So, but anyway, let us try to understand. So the first quality is arahant. So iti piso is like a language. This is like such is that Buddha. That is iti piso bhagava. Such is that Buddha. How? Now we are going to explain. Yeah. So first quality is called arahant, and we learn this quality when we learn salutation of Buddha. And Bante, can we test the memory and ask how many of you remember what is the meaning of arahant or arahato? So it's worth repeating. Yeah. Because in salutation to the Buddha, these first three qualities are selected, just like a short salutation to Buddha. Bhagava, Arahant, Samma Sambuddha. Right? Bhagavato, Arahato, Samma Sambuddhassa. So let's go repeat them again. So term Arahant is referring to the nature of the mind of the Buddha. So there's a prefix here, a. You know that even in English, term a is used to mean the opposite of the the a or a is used as a prefix to mean the opposite, right? Can someone give me an example?
Anti. Amoral. Is it moral or amoral? Right?
Yes, amoral, apolitical. Yeah, so you put a and its opposite. Same way, even in Pali, the term a is used to get the opposite. So kusala means wholesome. Akusala? Yes. Yeah. So in the here also arahant. So we have the term a to mean the opposite. So that raham is a term for defilements. Defilements means any defiling kinds of thoughts. Any thoughts that create afflictions in us, any mental state that create tension in us, any mental state that creates suffering in us and in others. It's like agitated states. So we call all of them defilements in a common term, like any mental states that create agitation, tension, suffering, disappointment, whatever, so opposite to peace, opposite to contentment. As all these mental states are called defilements. There are many of such mental states. Can someone give an example of a defilement?
Hatred.
Yes, good. Yeah,
Lustful thought.
exactly. Yes. And one more.
Greed.
Yes, I did three. Yes, definitely greed. Yes. So those are the examples, even like jealousy. So arahant means the Buddha's mind is completely free from all these forms of defilements. So that's the meaning of arahant. So in other words, it's purity. Purity. And of course, we all experience moments in our mind that is we are free from all these defilements. Like we are in meditation, even right now, look at your mind. Do you detect any defilements? Are you having any thoughts of craving now? Like feeling like, any craving, any resentment? I don't think so. So right now we are experiencing relatively a state of the mind that is free from defilements, but it's very temporary, right? Very easily by the very easily. I mean, it's temporary, free, free from defilements, but it's vulnerable at any time to get agitated, right? It can get defiled by maybe if you don't like someone's comment, and even if you don't like the way I speak, or if you don't like whatever you see, and very quickly we can have defilements. But the arahant is a state of the mind that Buddha was able to transform his mind to the level that there's no possibility at all for his mind to have defilements. Like a complete eradication of defilements. That is what you call arahant. So knowing that, a human being who was like us were able to, train his mind to the point and transform his mind to the point that he transformed his mind to the point that there will be no opportunity for anger to arise. There's no possibility for jealousy to arise. So brought his mind to that level. So that is what we mean by arahant. He transcend even the possibility of having any agitation, any defilements in his mind. So showing that actually that is the kind of peak of our spiritual evolution, and we are all in that path when we start this practice. Maybe initially you get I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, we are in different levels in our practice, different. But maybe there could have been a period in your life that you easily get hurt, easily get agitated, easily get panic, easily get and maybe after you start to practice this mindfulness precepts and meditation, and then you will start to notice that those, I mean, I used to get really mad when someone honked behind me, but now I feel like I still get annoyed, but not mad, right? Yes. So like that, we kind of slowly transforming our mind, like we are getting less disturbed by what is happening. So imagine that if you continue this training to the ultimate level, and you develop a mind that nothing can disturb you. That is what you call arahant, complete freedom of defilements. There's another interesting example. There's one interesting sutta. It talks about mind of ordinary person. It's called similar to open sore, open wound. Think about, let's say you have like a wound. It's open, and now, how many things can hurt it? Even a little peck, little dust, even little wind can hurt you, right? It's an open sore, open wound. Even little touch can hurt you a lot. That is seen as the mind of ordinary, untrained beings. It's like open sore. Even very little thing happening around us, little word, little comments, everything can really hurt us a lot. And then we can start to heal that wound through practice and meditation and following moral precepts and contemplation. So it says that when we transform our mind, we can develop our mind to the level of diamond. And which material can I mean, diamond is used to cut all other materials, but can you cut a diamond with a glass? No, right? So
Cut glass with a diamond.
diamond, but you cannot cut the diamond with a glass, right? So the diamond has this quality; they cannot be cut with anything. Right? So that is the kind of mind of an enlightened being. So we are moving from a mind like open sore to a mind like diamond, but that will be the ultimate. But we are quite happy as long as our wound is healed. At least if our mind is developed to the point that we have a healthy skin, still we feel the poking a little bit, but we will not be crying and getting mad, right? So, but anyway, so the arahant is that quality, the complete freedom from all defilement. So we use these qualities of the Buddha to inspire us. For spiritual practice, we need, inspiration. We need upliftment. We need this the joyful energy. So when you think about the Buddha, and he was able to transform his mind to that level, and he has guided so many thousands of people to transform their mind to that level. So therefore, whoever attained enlightenment after the Buddha, we call them Arahant, which has the same meaning of Arahant. Arahant means completely free from defilements, not temporary, but eradicated even the possibility. So therefore, so that's what we call Arahant. So we contemplate on that quality. So when you think about, we have some records of the life of the Buddha, how he had to deal with, so many obstacles and, and it's so interesting how he, handled those things. Because I think, so he can withstand any accusations, any blames, any scolding. It didn't bother him. There's one interesting, record of a sutta that, there's one a farmer actually, a higher class Brahmin, and they were doing a kind of family business, and one of his brothers, was so interested in teaching the Buddha, and he was so impressed by the Buddha's teaching, and he became a monk. And this brother is so angry, because his brother became a monk and he lost the hell. So he really wanted to show his displeasure and scold the Buddha. But he made a plan, if I go to the monastery and scold the Buddha, I'll be in big trouble with all of this. So I will invite the Buddha to my home. And then I get the opportunity to throw everything out. So he invited the Buddha, and Buddha accepted his invitation. And then he was really waiting for the day for Buddha to come, and he was so happy. And Buddha came, and as soon as he pointed this, where Buddha had to sit, where as soon as he sit down, he started to use all kind of accusation. But fortunately, in that discourse, what words he used are not recorded. it just said that he keep accusing and accusing to the Buddha. Accused, right? Yeah, accused, but he might have used all kind of nasty words, So he started to scold the Buddha and throw his anger and upset, and how upset he is because his brother got became a monk, and Buddha, what actually Buddha did that, and he was really careful listening, and he just keep listening all he has to say. For the Buddha, nothing really disturbed him. It doesn't really take all this accusation personally. I mean, because the very possibility of all the defilements is our ego and ignorance. We'll come to that soon. And because of that, those words he don't really take, personal. For the Buddha, he feels so compassionate and empathy, but he's so upset. He's so unhappy. He's so unsettled. He was simply with empathy, listening to everything he has to say. Didn't take anything personal, but just keep listening and paying attention, understanding his frustration. And so he just keep scolding. But Buddha was simply listening without really trying to defend him. If someone keep, arguing with you and, accusing with you, and if you try to defend you, if you try to reply, and then that argument can go quite long. But if you are simply careful listening to what other person has to say, do you think that thing can go long? If you ignore, definitely it will go long. And it's not really ignoring, really listening, paying attention, but not really try to retaliate, reacting. So, and he just throw everything he has to say, but there's no retaliation. And at one point he lost his words as a moment of silence, because there's nothing coming from the Buddha for him to throw back. And then after a moment of silence, Buddha asked, "Do you get any visitors to your home?" Whole different topic. He's still unhappy. He said, "Why not? I'm a good host, I'm a good person in this area. Many people visit me." Okay. And do you treat them well when they come here, like treat them drinks and food. So why not? I'm a good host and I really take care of them when they come. That's what if whenever you offer them drinks of other things, if they don't eat them, what do you do to those things? I will eat them, when they leave, And then Buddha said that, all the treatments that you have been given me since I come here, I'm not taking any of them. And do whatever you do to the other treatments. By that time, because of the Buddha's calmness and his empathy, the way that Buddha responded to that, his accusations, he has already changed his mind at that time. And eventually he became a disciple too. I mean, so those are the examples of that quality, what you call arahant, like, free from defilements. So this is the month of, May is the month we celebrate the enlightenment of the Buddha, the birthday of the Buddha too, and also his passing away. So it's really appropriate month, to study the qualities of the Buddha.
So this is eventually what we're all striving
Yes,
to make it.
yes.
I can't even become a vegetarian, so it's going to take me a little bit. But
Yeah.
But so then is it broken down into levels as to where you may have gotten closer to?
Yeah. In fact, I'm thinking of teaching the levels of enlightenment in the classes that I'm planning to offer on Fridays. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. And I think certain people are born with the step ahead of a lot of people with it.
Good. That's a good observation.
I think back to people that I knew, in high school and in college, and just, why are they so calm? Why are they so relaxed? There was no judgment, no expectation. They thought purely, and they just lived what I'm trying to get to. They were just smooth, I think.
So whatever training we are doing in this life, if we don't get to the end in this life, definitely we will continue. Just like we bring all the karma, all the other, karmic impressions. And so this training of the mind is also the same. It's the same stream that is flowing, even in this life and also the other life. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Having the birth month as a human being, that is a precious gift.
That
that
already,
we have.
it's already quite high in the level of evolution, being born as a human being.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because the mind has to evolve to such a level to be attached to a human organism. Already, we are already quite, high in the ladder.
So
But still.
So I have shared this actually, but the recent research is done here. They reveal that our human mind, typically the regular, not everyone, but that 20% positive thoughts occur in any human mind. 20% to it. 20% we are halfly enlightened, not halfly. 20%.
But so my question I've had though, so it sounds to me like almost like the first human beings being as pure as they possibly could be, without evolving any further as human beings, would be the innocent and closest to Buddha, because they don't know, like the Cro-Magnons or the, they can't
So, I think, but so the natural, let's say a little baby, so baby also do not have many other concepts and also hasn't developed the kind of, conceit that we have, but they eventually develop, they have the possibilities, the proclivities are already there. They also come with their own karmic, energies also. But I think the enlightenment is more like a conscious evolution. It's not like in that case, trees will be, completely enlightened because they don't have sense of ego and self.
Right.
But that's more like an unconscious level. So the enlightenment is like a being conscious, and like there's element of consciously evolving to that point. Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
So you had a question?
Oh, so this is like a permanent state of mind.
For the Buddha,
So
yes,
it's not like a, like you're temporarily.
yeah, not
This is
temporary. Yeah,
the permanent state.
yes, yes, yeah. So yeah, it's like when we keep training and training. So actually, so this happens because of the cognitive shift that happens, and we talk about when we talk the next quality. It's more like all the defilements have a root. That is definitely our ego and our ignorance, and why we get upset of accusation, and why we get upset of so that's where that's what we need to pay attention. I think so what I think so the way the world operates is the natural way it operates. There's nothing wrong with it, and it is we because of our own expectation and ego and desires and craving think that certain things are not perfect. So rather than try to fix the thing, we change the mind. Okay. And there's a secondary meaning to this term. That is where we
It's not there, right?
worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Secondary meaning is actually the worthy of honoring, worthy of veneration, worthy of veneration. That means the worth, let's say, worthiness of veneration or respect in Buddhist context is based on not on any form of divinity or any form of power. The worthiness is based on purity, moral purity. So therefore, see, their secondary meaning is worthy of honoring, worthy of offering. Okay, so let us contemplate. So actually, we can do a meditation. Maybe in this month of May, we should do a Buddhanussati meditation. And usually on our 8th precept, on 31st, we will have a half-day retreat. We following the 8th precept, we will probably do a Buddhanussati meditation on that day. Contemplating the virtues of the Buddha. Okay.
So you'll email us about that?
Yes. Okay, let's move to the next part of the program. It is page number 14. Now it is time for us to share all the goodness that we have generated here. By coming to this practice and doing this practice wholeheartedly, we have generated so much goodness, so much good merits in our heart. Now it is time for us to share these good merits with everyone else. First of all, let us recall to our mind whoever people who have passed away in our life. You can think about your parents, grandparents, and any other family members, and genuinely sharing these merits with all of them. Today, especially, we want to dedicate this merit to mother-in-law of our beloved friend Sangeeta Thapar. So we think about late mother Vinod Bala Thapar, Vinod Bala Thapar, and we think about her and we dedicate this merit to her, wishing her a smooth transition to her next existence and is wishing her spiritual liberation. So with that thoughts in our heart, let us dedicate this merit to everyone in our life. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings If there's any being who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share these merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ittavata ca amhi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be grateful. Let us now, we will do this, today we will do this blessing chant. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra for you. This particular sutra was given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you, wishing you good health, peace, and happiness, wishing you strength and courage to overcome difficulties in your life, wishing you more opportunities to practice Dhamma. And today also we also want to extend our blessings to our beloved friend Dana for her birthday. So we're wishing her happy birthday to Dana and extending all our good wishes and loving kindness to you. May Dana also receive these blessings and be blessed with good health, inner peace, and spiritual growth. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends. May you all receive these blessings. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisavicca sakpo ujo ca sujo ca suvacho chasansa mudu anatimani santosansa kocha subharo ca ampakincho ca sallavukavunti Santindriyo ca nipako ca ampakampo kulesu ananugindo naca kundang samacari kincina vinyo pare upavadiyung sukino kemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitanta eke kipan bhutanti tasavatavarava anavasesadi gava mahantava
මජ්ජිමාරස්සකානුකතුලාදිට්ඨාවායේව අද්දිට්ඨායේ ච දුරේ වසන්ති අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේසීවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තාන පරෝ පරන්නිකුම්බේත නාති මංනේත කප්පචිනං කංචේ ව්‍යාරෝසනා පටිග සංඥානඤ්ඤමඤ්ඤස්ස දුක්ඛමිච්ඡේ මාතා යථානියං පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනුරංකේ වම්පේ සම්බ භූතේසු මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං එත්තං ච සම්බ ලෝකස්මින් මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං උද්දං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසම්බාධං අවේරං අසපත්තං තිට්ඨං චරං නිසින්නෝ වාසයානෝ වායාව තස්ස විගත මිද්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිට්ඨේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාහෝ දිට්ඨිං ච අනුපගම්ම සීලවාදස්සනේන සංපන්නෝ කාමේසු විනය්‍යගේ දං නහි ජාතු ගම්බසෙයං පුනරේති තේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සොත්ති තේ හෝතු සම්බදායේතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සම්බේතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ.
Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us try to recall to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do during our past few days. Think about a recent event, incident, that you were able to help someone. You were able to be kind to someone. Let us rejoice the opportunities to be kind to others. On this day,
on this day,
or in the past,
past,
if I have done kind
if
deeds
I have done kind deeds
to other beings,
to other beings,
with my body, speech, or mind,
with my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the
I
Buddha,
call to
I
mind
call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
and gladly share this with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind
May
deeds
my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind
May
deeds
my kind deeds
and merits that come from them
and merits that come from them
help me in free my heart.
help me free my heart.
Let us also now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about an incident that you received kindness from others. Someone cared for you, someone gave their attention to you, listened to you, or any gift you received from anyone else. Recall such an incident. Or you notice kind act of another person. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
past,
if I have seen or heard
I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by others,
of the kind deeds done by
with their
others,
body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or
here
little,
before the Buddha,
here before the
I
Buddha,
call to mind
I call to
those
mind
kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind
and
people
follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So nice to have you all tonight. Really appreciate your commitment, your practice, your dedication. And those who join our YouTube, we also appreciate your participation, and also we also love to have our Sangita Thapa from home to dedicate merits to her mother-in-law, and nice to have you all. I think I want to remind you about our big day, May 17th is one day, and then of course May 31st we will have our traditional Vesak celebration here with half-day retreat. You'll get more emails about that later. But this is the Vesak ceremony and peace work in the downtown. So if you know some place you can display these flyers, please take them. And then for this it is in the afternoon from 3 o'clock to 5:30. So we'll gather in Unitarian Church in North Avenue, and after the ceremony we will have a peace walk from there to Allegheny Landing. So I would like to have you there, and then particularly our Buddhist center there. This is the collaboration of other Buddhist groups. So we are going to bring our Buddha statue. So I need some volunteer to drive the U-Haul, driver, and also we are going to bring our flags, our flag post, and we are going to decorate that whole area with our flags. So I want, volunteer to support to decorate that, place. And what else, Bante? Yeah.
Join the peace walk.
Oh, yes. Join the peace walk. Yes. And I carry the flags and join the peace walk. Yeah. So, yes. We have other bodies, organization is taking care of the traffic, but I think we have the responsibility of decoration of the area. And so please, we will recruit volunteers, but, remember that. Yeah. And one more thing, we are also getting ready for the spring and the Vesak, and we want a little bit clean up of our property, particularly our island. A lot of broken branches. We want to clear that island. Bante is now going to plant new flowers in our garden. So
Yeah.
garden.
We have already started.
Started,
some
yeah,
programs.
yes. And we need some cleaning and blowing and cleaning of the garden, and also some cleaning of the back of the building. So we are planning to have a small gathering on Sunday, this Sunday. So I will maybe send an email to this Sunday,
Yeah.
if you can come in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Bante? Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
So we
So
can
we are
come.
preparing the center for the biggest day comes on July 12th.
That's true. Yeah, we have this time. But so Sunday, 10 o'clock, if you can come, maybe even later if you can come, please come. We will have some cleanup.
The whole day I am available here.
So sorry,
Up to sunset.
Yes, I'll be not available. Sorry, but we need to clean, before get closer to the ceremony. Because the next Sunday we'll be here. So this Sunday is the only open day, but I will be traveling to Las Vegas, for a Vesak ceremony there. Yeah, we will have a Vesak ceremony, but Bante will be here. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So see you soon, and thank you all. Join our YouTube. Appreciate your participation. Good night to all.